All right, guys, we are at an 1870s house that has had a ton of renovations. I got no clue. Might be new. It might be like the top of a flag. That was a high tone too. Creamer right by the porch here again. Sick. Yes, the first cars. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. We'll get these cleaned up. These are super cool. Let's go. They're probably not even that old, but let's go. '78. That was an easy one at least. I'm beginning to think my detector doesn't detect coins. I think I have a defective unit here. Second one of these. All right, on with the truth. Law of averages, right? At some point I gotta get a coin. Ah. Ah. It's a modern penny. It works. Modern penny. Proof of concept though. If there's a penny out here, I will find it. That's something cool. Don't think it's that old, but still cool. Not only did I dig my first toy car today, first toy plane. Huh. No clue what it is. Here's all the stuff. A lot of trash. But I'll get these cleaned up when I get home. I had one more. Oh, there it is. Cars, I'll keep those. These little things. Probably off a clothesline. This is pretty cool. This. Like a weight. And this. It's pretty neat. Decent day. Back at the 1870's house. You come up with a name for it besides 1870's house. Last time I was here, I did the front yard. Today, I think I'm going to concentrate side and backyard. I got a good feeling. I think I'm going to find something crazy today. That's a huge bullet. Casing, not a bullet. Dug another bullet casing here. You see it? That is a beautiful sight. Modern. Number 3. Here. It's a 70 on the Nocta. Sprinkler head. End of a hose. High tone in the clump. Hopefully it's not a beer can. No idea what this is. Obviously been crushed, flattened. It's old, brass, I think. It's old. No idea what that is. High tone in the clump. That's interesting. What is this? Huh. Let's get that cleaned up. Interesting. That is really neat. Look at that. I'm gonna send a picture of this to the homeowner. He's gonna want to see that. Moving around the back of the house here and getting so many signals. Mostly trash. So I'm trying to move away, hoping the construction stuff will be less. It's just hard to get a clean signal here. That would qualify as a clean signal. And that is old Milwaukee. This is not a Budweiser. It's pretty old. I can. Root Slayer. Hit it, right? Farm implement of some sort. That's an old one. raining a little bit. So I'm under the, I have sought refuge under the walnut tree here. And maybe it's time to get away from the house anyways, getting a lot of trash over there. So have a little cozy, rainy detecting here. Come on, baby. Looks like a door handle. We just popped out of this hole. This is part of a plow or something. Tooth of a plow. Definitely the largest object I've ever detected. Come on. Sticking out here. Another one of those things. It's not flattened though. All right, I'm going to look this up. No clue. I got something round. Finally, something round. I gotta find it again. There it is. Penny. It's modern. It's not even wheat back. Darn. Well, they don't make pennies anymore. Oh. Whoa. I guess somebody hit this with a lawnmower. It's not a piece of 8, unfortunately. It's a piece of penny. So I think it's modern. I guess my homeowner hit it with a lawnmower. I have never seen that. See if I can find the other piece of it. Probably shot across the yard. Well, I'm 2.5 cents shorter, or well, I'm 2.5 cents. I'm going at it for about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours or so. Haven't filmed in a minute. Haven't really found much. Found this on the side of the house now. We're on the back on the side of the house. It's heavy. Who knows? All right, finally something besides iron. Something interesting. I'm not sure even if it's that old, but it's fun. Look for some markings on it. Show you how people who are worried about detectorists messing up their yards. Let's see what this looks like after I get done with it. Some high precision stomping, and then look, can't even tell. After a day, you won't even be able to tell I dug. Completely iron, so I'm not sure if it's too old. I think the older ones are out of brass. Really deep, but I think it's the leg to the stove, maybe. It's old. Thinking it went like that. There's more of it in here. Piece of it. So yeah, so it's a piece of a mirror. I believe it's brass. The whole thing was in the ground. Sun's trying to come out. The sun is out and it is hot, but I have had a surge artifacts. This thing was deep, and I think there's more of it in here. Obviously hit it with a shovel. Try to be a little bit more careful. The whole thing's in here. Could not be though, could just be that. That's something. Look at that. Cool. Guys, I am worn out. Sun's out. I don't know how many holes I've dug, but this is the last one right here. And let's just hope it's a good one. It was a 70 in the front yard. Like I said, let's have some luck here with the last hole. Please don't be modern trash. I'd be unfortunate. Over here somewhere. Modern trash. It was a good day though. Hey guys, I've been here for 5 hours. Like I said, the sun's out anyway. Time to quit. I gotta go get all my stuff up. I don't remember where everything is. This is 5 hours at the new permission. A little bit of everything. Obviously a lot of trash. Farm stuff. It's cool. It's my first one of those. Horseshoes. You know, the regular farm stuff, but the horseshoes. This is, but then obviously the mirror, or I actually think this is a comb or a brush. And it's been run over. But I want you to see the detail on that. That's really neat. I'll get it cleaned up more, hopefully. The lipsticks, the old gun, or the toy gun, that was deep. The coins, I did end up finding a wheat penny. Belt buckle, obviously. The spoon. I'd say not bad for 5 hours. First hole of the day. Over here in the side yard of this house. Hoping this is a little bit less trash. We have an army man leg. That wasn't actually the metal. Still over here in the side yard. I'm getting a lot of trash, obviously. That's the way it goes, but pocket knife. My first one. Got 2 objects in this hole here on the side of the house. Old iron, but then I believe that is a child's brass buckle. It's the smallest one I've ever seen. Having a relatively slow morning, but this was intriguing. It's old, obviously. Never quite seen something like that. I'm sure someone knows out there. That didn't work. I'm back here in the backyard. This thing was deep. I mean, a foot down. I'm not even going to speculate what that is, because I have no idea. Not been much reason to turn the camera on. Clean it up. Cleaned up, but this looks weird. Telephone? I have no idea. That is old though. Look at this hole. Look at that. Look at that. Still moves. This is killing me, guys. It's more of that, whatever that was, I just pulled out. All kinds of pieces. Look at this, guys. It was folded in the ground. Luckily, I was able to unfold it really carefully. It says 50-foot rust-proof Belgium. Will you be my Valentine? How sweet. Looks like my second toy gun I pulled out. I broke it. I think. Yeah. Weren't that deep. Alright, the rest of them must be in here. The rest of them must be in there. Gotta be careful with it. Broke this thing. Call me crazy, but I think this is an emblem off of something. I'm gonna clean it up, but that was deep. And there's still this thing down in here. This thing just popped out. I mean, this might be a whole car. Look at this thing.
We gotta take this out. That is clean.
I'm not gonna give up. I mean, this thing is deep. It was under roots and everything else, so there ain't no telling how old it is. I'm gonna get this cleaned up.
It looked like a fender.
It's not a fender at all. That was a part of the tractor though that I just found. This. That is an old one. Could be for shoveling coal, ash out of a wood fire. Wow, look at the hole.